Touching these leaves is so therapeutic. Hello everyone. I bet you're wondering, is this an orchid? Well, it's actually not an orchid. It's a species endemic to Myanmar and China. Today, let's set orchids aside for a moment and explore this petrocosmia. The leaf surfaces are covered in white pubescence. They feel fleshy and incredibly soft to the touch. Because of this, they tend to pick up a lot of dirt. I'll use some tape and a brush to clean them up. This plant is very sensitive to dehydration. So, as soon as you get it, the first thing to do is water it. This helps it adapt to its new environment as quickly as possible. Once it's hydrated, I'll start repotting. I'm using humus soil for planting. I also use rice-washed water as a nutrient solution. I fertilize it once every 2 weeks. Just keep the daily maintenance simple. This is what it looked like last month. It bloomed in just 6 months. It's actually quite easy to grow. As you can see, the flowers are tiny. The leaves are layered and fuzzy. At first glance, it looks like a succulent. I honestly have no resistance to these fuzzy, cute little things. The pistils and stamens are so unique. This is my first time drawing with a magnifying glass. The colors of this little flower are very rich. It's yellow with a hint of brown on the edges. After observing its structure, I'll use colored pencils for the initial sketch. This makes the coloring process much easier later on. Since colored pencils are soluble, they blend into the piece very cleanly. It prevents leaving messy graphite marks. Now I'm using pastels to create the light and shadow. When mixing colors, I'm used to applying them directly to my hand. This way of feeling the colors is something I learned from a makeup artist. The basic structure and light-shadow relationships are now mostly complete. When drawing small objects, pay close attention to proportions. That way, it won't look loose when enlarged. Alright, let's start on the details. I'm using a light HB pencil for the details. Just trace them out gently. Then, use a paper blending stump to smudge the pencil lines. This creates a softer transition effect. For the brightest parts of the flower, I'll use a yellow acrylic marker for highlights. See, once that bright yellow is added, the whole picture comes to life. Okay, adding a black cardstock frame. I have another piece for my collection. This flower also comes in purple, and it can also be mounted on boards. Since this is my first time growing it, I'm still observing the results. So I stuck with the old-fashioned way. I'll try board mounting it when I get the chance. I think that would be very interesting too. Flowers bloom and butterflies will come. I hope you have a rewarding day as well. Remember to like and subscribe. See you next time.